Last week was a fantastic week for Indian sports. Now, I know what most of you are thinking. I mean, did I miss a Virat Kohli 100? What could have possibly happened in IPL that I missed out on? Well, it has nothing to do with cricket, and I'm glad to say that. It has something to do with two particular sets of sports that are very close to my heart. One of them, of course, is middle distance running, and the other one is basically combat sports, of which I have been a lifelong fan. Let me start with what happened in the athletics department last week, okay? So, I'm sure a lot of you do not know that there was an Asian Athletics Championship that was held in Doha last week. And there were two women in that particular event that did us proud in the middle distance running category. One is, of course, Piyush Chitra, okay? She's been around for a while. She's the queen of 1500 meters in Asia at least. And she took away gold on India's behalf. She did us proud. That was fantastic. There's another runner called Gomati Marimuthu who has a fantastic tale behind her. She's a great inspiration to us all. She took away a gold in the 800-meter dash. Now get this, all right. I came across a story on a Facebook feed wall, whatever, and it belonged to one of my more well-informed friends. She has a very inspirational tale behind her. When she was growing up, training to be a professional runner, her father basically sacrificed his meals and he lived on nothing but cattle feed. That's right, he basically subsisted on a diet that was meant for cows, just so that he could provide his daughter the right kind of nutrition to be a professional athlete. Now, this tale is so inspirational, and I'm so proud of these women for holding aloft the banner of India at this international stage. And I'm so happy to see that we're finally coming into our own as far as running is concerned. I think we are in many ways a very natural running race, more on which I'll probably touch upon during another podcast, of course. So, yeah, I mean, what else made last week such a great week for Indian sports in general? Let's move to the combat sports arena and let's start with wrestling. That's right, wrestling. More specifically, freestyle wrestling. And we have a superstar who has more than taken on the mantle left vacant by the likes of Sushil Kumar and Yogeshwar Dutt. He is a certain Bajrang Punia. And at the recent Asian Wrestling Championships in China, he took away gold by defeating a Kazaki whose name I cannot pronounce. So it's great. He is a real prospect for Indian wrestling, and I hope that he does us proud in larger big ticket international events like the Commonwealth and the World Wrestling Championships, as well as the big one, the big daddy, the Olympics. And he is very much a prospect for gold as far as Indian wrestling is concerned. And I'm closely following his career, man. I suggest that you guys do as well. And staying within combat sports, let's look at professional boxing. That's right, it's a little known sport as far as India is concerned. I mean, India has made some decent waves in amateur boxing with the likes of Vijender Singh, who turned pro last year or so. But there really hasn't been much news as far as pro boxing is concerned. But last week, two Indians did us proud. One of them is Vikas Krishnan, who defeated an American called Noah Kidd at the iconic Madison Square Gardens in New York. That's right. That's as big as it gets in the fight game. And super cool. I mean, I think Indians definitely have way more to showcase as far as boxing is concerned. And we have our own Cuba in India, It's Hisar in Haryana. They have been churning out champions after champions. And I'm really happy to see products of that particular school taking it up at the international level. And I just hope that they carry on this fantastic form and make a name for Indian boxing in general. There's another stalwart as far as Indian boxing is concerned. His name is Neeraj Goyat. He's been around since 2008 and he's a phenomenal athlete. He's also the current, I think it's the WBO welterweight Asian champion, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't hold me up with regard to the veracity of that particular fact. But yeah, Neeraj Goyat defeated a Mexican by the name of Carlos Lopez Marmolejo. This is in Toronto, and I think it was a 6-round fight, and he came out on top. So yeah, man. I mean, all in all, it was a great week for Indian sports, and I'm so happy to see these athletes really prospering. It's just a little sad that they didn't get much press as far as traditional mainstream Indian media is concerned. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys that there's a lot more happening as far as sports is concerned in India, and we're kind of badasses, man. It's time to overturn this misconception that we can't produce world class level athletes, and we are getting there. We're slowly getting there, for sure. So yeah, I'm really happy to share this bit of news with you, and hopefully I'll be sharing some more trivia moving forward with regard to mixed martial arts and so on and so forth as well. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it from me. I mean, until next time, see you guys.